Once upon a time, in a lively village nestled at the edge of a great forest, there lived Ananse, the clever spider. One day, while wandering through the forest, Ananse stumbled upon something extraordinary, something that would change his life forever. As he walked through the forest, humming to himself, he stopped abruptly, spotting a shimmering golden calabash lying beneath a large baobab tree. "What is this? A golden calabash? Surely, the gods have blessed me today," Ananse exclaimed, picking it up and inspecting it closely. Suddenly, the calabash glowed, and a deep, echoing voice emerged. "I am the golden calabash. Speak your wish, and it shall be granted, but beware, for all things come with a price." "A price? What price can be too high for the great Ananse?" "Very well, Calabash. I wish for a feast fit for a king." Suddenly, a grand feast appeared out of thin air, platters of roasted meats, piles of fruits, and steaming bowls of soup. "Look at this. Food enough to last me weeks. Oh, how clever I am." Ananse laughed, but Ananse's greed knew no bounds. Each day, he made a new wish: gold coins, fine clothes, rare jewels, all pouring forth from the golden calabash. He strutted through the village, dressed in luxurious robes, showing off his newfound wealth. Villagers whispered among themselves, "Where did Ananse get all this wealth?" One villager asked. "Perhaps he struck a deal with the spirits," another replied. Though admired by some, many began to suspect Ananse's sudden fortune. But Ananse cared little for their whispers. One night, sitting in his hut and holding the golden calabash, Ananse said, "Calabash, I am the richest in the village, but I want more. I wish for my fields to overflow with crops, so I may sell them for even more riches." The calabash glowed, but instead of crops, the fields outside withered and died. But this time, the calabash took more than it gave. The once fertile fields of the village turned barren, and the villagers faced hunger, the narrator explained. The villagers confronted Ananse outside his hut. "Ananse, ever since you found your wealth, our fields have withered. What have you done?" One villager shouted. It's not my fault. I didn't mean for this to happen." Ananse stammered. Realizing his greed had brought ruin, Ananse turned to the golden calabash one last time. Kneeling before it under the same baobab tree where he found it, he pleaded, "Golden calabash, I have wronged my people. I wish to undo the harm I have caused. Take back all you have given me, just restore the village's fields." The calabash glowed brightly, and a wave of energy swept across the land. The fields bloomed once more, and Ananse's riches vanished. The villagers celebrated as the fields were restored. Ananse watched from a distance, humbled. And so, the village returned to its former glory. Ananse learned a valuable lesson that day, that greed can take more than it gives, and true wealth lies in the well-being of all. As Ananse walked away from the village, back into the forest, with a thoughtful look on his face, the narrator concluded, "But knowing Ananse, who can say how long this lesson would last? Only time would tell." And that is the tale of Ananse and the golden calabash.